Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. My name is Sabri. I lead the R&D department at Nova in Belgium. I've been leading researches in data science, data management. I've been deploying AI use cases in production for years. And that's so cool. It's very great. I really love that. But today, I have to say that I'm fed up. I'm fed up resolving your data issues. Because, you know, guys, you have quite a lot. Where are my data, data prep, data transformation, data pipelines, scalability, compliance, oh my God. I've been resolving these issues for more than 10 years in telecom, finance, banking, retail. I've been using solutions coming from big data, data management, data architecture. And you know what? It's always the same story, again and over again. The same problem, the same solutions. I'm fed up. But the good news is that we made a product that can resolve all those challenges. And I'm really excited about that. You know what drives me every morning is to give you the best technology for creating value out of your challenges. And this is what I'm going to show you today. Before starting, I would like to ask you two questions. Who here believes that AI use cases are highly time-consuming? Yeah. Thank you. Exactly. Who believes here that data scientists are spending too much time on something else than AI? Yeah. And this is exactly what I've seen the last 10 years. Time and resources are key for deploying AI in production. And when I speak about time and resources, I mean your time, your people, your budget, your money. Let me show you something. I would like to show you a typical resources split of an AI use case. Of course, the number can change from one use case to another, but in average, this is what I have seen so far. So usually, for a typical AI use case, 10% of the resources are assigned to AI, machine learning, the algorithm. We call that modeling, the sexy AI things. 30% are usually assigned to UI, reports, the application that use the AI. And usually 60% are assigned to data, finding data, transforming them, data pipeline, data engineering. And actually 60%, it's okay, but that's still acceptable for one or two use cases. But as soon as you get 5, 10, 20, 50 use cases, well, that starts impacting your profit a lot. The issue with that model is that you misuse your data scientists. They are doing something else than AI. And the consequence is that they are just leaving. The consequence is that you increase your turnover. You get a way bigger time to market, and you end up with a complex and unsustainable solution. But what if we can change that model? What if rather than 60%, you can reach 15%? And I won't lie you, I won't tell you that you can reach 0% in data engineering. That's almost impossible. But I really believe that with the right tools, you can reasonably achieve 15%. And that's a journey. Use case after use case, you will get that 15, which is way better than 60, right? And if you get there, that means that you have 45% of resources to invest. And then you can spend more time on AI, creating more value, being more accurate, getting more profit, or you can just improve your time to market and deploying more and more use cases in production. And this is exactly where the value is for you. To automate this 60% of data engineering, to simplify the way you use data, to put AI in production, to industrialize your AI. And this is exactly what Digazoo does. Dream your business, and Digazoo takes care of the rest, or I would say of the mess. So what is exactly Digazoo? Digazoo is a completely integrated and managed data lake. It's a one-stop shop for data. It integrates real-time and streaming data flow. It opens the door to regulatory compliance by providing out-of-the-box connector to metadata management and governance tool. It allows you to create quite easily data transformation. Just open the UI, you just drag and drop the different transformations, and everything under the hood is automated in a big data stack. No code, nothing to install. And by the way, Gartner has a definition for that. As soon as you have a data lake, and as soon as you are able to distribute the data within your company, Gartner calls that a data hub. By definition, Digazoo is a data hub. It could be deployed on-prem, on cloud, and the last feature, it just works, and that's important. So now I'm pretty sure you would like to understand how you can use Digazoo in your business. So let me show you a few use cases that will show you how you can use it in your business. The first one is about real-time and real-time scoring. So let's imagine that you are a bank and you would like to offer a personalized credit on your website after a few clicks. That means that you need to adapt the content of a dynamic banner with personalized content. To do that, you need to combine hot and cold data. The hot data here are the real-time stream of clicks of the user on the website. And the cold data are the data stored in the data lake, like the customer profile, the list of contracts, the list of blacklisted people for credit. And you need to combine them in less than 500 milliseconds, which is a bit challenging. And after that, you can call your machine learning algorithm to define which content to show up in the banner. To combine hot and cold data in a real-time data flow, Digazoo can do that for you. And by the way, this is exactly the same challenge in fraud detection, in instant payment, for instance, where you need to check for any payment transaction, whether it's a fraud or not. And here, the hot data are thousands of payment transactions per second. And the cold data here are 6 months of payment history. Can you imagine the amount of data for 6 months of payment history? That's just huge. And you need to combine them in less than 150 milliseconds here. After, you still need to check whether a destination has been blacklisted or not. And after, you can call a machine learning algorithm to define whether it's a fraud. Here, the same. To combine hot and cold data, Digazoo can do that for you. The next use case is about data integration. That's a very typical use case in marketing, the customer 360-degree view. Usually, the business lines require to have a unified, integrated customer view to better target their communication and their product offering. However, most of the customer data are spread among a significant number of databases in your system. And you need to integrate all of them. But the challenge here lays in consistency. How to guarantee that your customer view, your single integrated customer view, is always consistent, even though some data sources send their update weekly, the other daily, and some even in real time. To integrate many different data sources in batch or real time, Digazoo can do that for you. And finally, the last use case is about hybrid cloud. Most of you have already started your cloud migration journey. And most of you kept part of their legacy system, data sources on-prem. However, most of your new application on the cloud still needs to be fed by data generated on-prem. Going further, if you have either the data warehouse or the data lake on the cloud or on the prem, you still need to find a way to address a better synergy between them, how to integrate them finally. And finally, when you have the data lake on-prem, you need to find a migration plan to migrate it later on cloud. So here, to leverage the power of the cloud and the value of the cloud while keeping part of your run on-prem, Digazu can do that for you. So now, I would like to hear about your challenges, your issue, your data challenges. Because you know, most of them today can be resolved by Digazu. We offer the benefit of 10 years of experience in data engineering in one product. Together, we can create value out of your challenges. So please, take time to come at the booth and to discuss about how we can create value together. If we manage to let you dream again about your business, that means that we succeeded. Thank you.